Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I am talking about step 2 of my six steps to a successful proposal. Say that 5 times. So just a little bit of an overview of what those 6 steps are, and then we'll focus on only step 2 today. So these are: step 1 is strategy, 2 is startup, 3 is the management process, 4 is content, 5 is review, and then 6 is production, closeout, interview, everything that happens at the end. So today I'm focusing on step 2, which is startup. And what I want to talk about is there's lots of things that can fit into the startup phase. So this is after a proposal, or I should say an RFQ has already come out. So this is when the days are counting, you are T minus something. And whether they've made a decision on whether it's a go or not, right? The days are being counted down. So in this big step, it's really setting you up for success. That is the importance of the step. And what I put into this step includes developing that proposal schedule, coordinating with the estimate or some sort of pricing element, whatever that looks like in your firm, developing the responsibility matrix, a compliance matrix, a style guide, doing all of this and communicating all of this through a kickoff meeting, developing your templates, outlines, and then storyboard. So all of these things help set you up for success. So the following days and weeks are a little easier. So today I want to focus on what I think is most critical. And I do think it is the kickoff meeting, obviously, or a lot of things go into this. So but without having that kickoff meeting, you aren't setting a process and standards and communication. So there's lots of things that go into a kickoff meeting. All of these things go into them. So you communicate your schedule. You at this kickoff meeting, not only are you and the proposal team or whomever that looks like on the proposal side, but you also have your technical team, your SMEs, your pricing teams. This is when you get together. This is when you communicate your responsibility matrix. Style guide, I would not. Storyboard, I would not. You could, depending on how much time you have and what that looks like for the kickoff meeting, communicate your outline, communicate going over the templates, and I shouldn't say templates, outline, content, whatever that looks like. So why I think this step is super important, it lays that groundwork and framework and allows you to communicate to everyone all at once. In theory, this is a in-person or virtual meeting. This is not an email. Emails, just like you and me, we struggle to open them sometimes. So this is not an email. This has to be a meeting. The length of time really does depend. I would say at least a minimum of an hour, depending on what you're trying to accomplish. That's probably fairly quick. If you want to have any discussions and look at the owner's document and have a discussion about the scope or what is new or different or changed. So probably a 2-hour block at a minimum. I've done some that are 4 hours, depending on how deep you go into the assignments, the content. You can make it call it a working meeting. So not only are you communicating schedule, but you're going to look at the outlines and the templates and start looking at content, because you have everybody there. So really, if it is a difficult time to gather everybody in one spot, do this and make it a little bit longer, whether it's an hour longer or 30 minutes or whatever that looks like, but make it a little bit longer and really utilize that time effectively. The kickoff meeting, who attends? For me, it is everybody from the proposal team. So that includes writers, proposal managers, coordinators, graphic designers, whomever you, if it's just yourself, whoever is supporting with that. And that is supporting with forms, deliverables, all of those things. this also includes those supporting with the technical side of things. So if there's a technical solution, like for me in the estimate construction world, someone's developing an estimate, pricing, someone is creating potentially the design, someone is coming up with our approach and solution, they all need to be there, because we are not doing that in most cases as a proposal person. In addition to this technical team of experts, also the management side. So whether that is like a pursuit champion, a pursuit sponsor, someone at the company level, call it the more executive level, who is responsible for kind of your counterpart to a certain degree, responsible for ensuring that you get it done and that the pricing and the estimate and the technical team gets their stuff done, all of those things. That is who also needs to be there. Sometimes we also include company executive and management. It just really does depend on the level of complexity, the level of call it importance. So is this like a must win? Then this person will probably be there to show support. So today, all about kickoff meeting. There are lots of other things like I talked about when it comes to the startup phase, which remember, this occurs after a proposal is already out. So this is after you have a document. It is one step that you must do, which really sets you up for success. So yeah, that's it today. Thanks. Talk to you later.